Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm TBF. This is the TBF Craft channel. Obviously, here we do a bunch of Minecraft stuff. We have a main channel called TBF Gaming if you want to go see a bunch of survival games. Mainly stuff like 7 Days to Die, The Infected, and the newer game called Vane. Lots of other good stuff over on that channel if you want to check it out. But welcome back here to the Minecraft channel, where we are just learning our way through Minecraft. This is something we're doing really small. I have not really advertised it back on the main channel because mainly we just don't want to have a bunch of people come over here and kind of flood the channel with people that won't actually watch Minecraft, because they're very separate audiences. So we're trying to stay in this little Minecraft bubble. So if you happen to find this video, thanks for joining me. I appreciate it, man. Hit that like button or subscribe here to the channel. If you guys have thoughts or ideas or suggestions on what we can do in the future, definitely let me know. We're kind of planning that next big playthrough now. I want to move to an overworld. We definitely want to go maybe back to ATM 10 to the sky, maybe to a fabric pack. I don't know. I want to play with mine colonies, honestly, is what I want to do. But there's lots of other kind of stuff that we could get into. Lots of stuff that I really enjoy doing. But we really got to focus on what we want to get done here. And we've been working the last couple days on modern industrialization. I've spent actually a ton of time with this mod. It is phenomenal, but it is a mess the way we have it set up. I'm going to try to revamp it a little bit. We're going to rebuild this whole area as we kind of finish learning our way through it. But it's been fun kind of learning. We went through the steam age. Obviously, we made a bunch of steam. We sent that steam over to the steam furnace. And then that steam furnace, eventually, we turned it into the ability to make creosote and coke, and then that coke goes over there. The coke gets things done to it up here in the... Which one is it? Is it the mixer? It's one of these up here. There you go. The coke dust goes into here and then gets turned into raw synthetic oil. The raw synthetic oil gets pushed back over here into this one, which is the steam blast furnace. So that synthetic oil comes here, it goes inside here, and then it comes out on this side as regular synthetic oil. So raw synthetic oil into synthetic oil, and then we have that fed into our AE system so we can do some things with it. We actually have a pretty decent amount right now. We're at 89.3, so we're rolling on that. We worked our way through a bunch of that. I started the next quest line. So we went from the steam age, which we completely completed, which is rare for me. We don't usually get all the way through a mod or through one quest line, but we finished that one completely unless I missed something small in there. And we started moving into the electric age. The electric age gets a little bit intense. I went ahead and went through the first couple of things, and I did record it earlier, but it just kind of became a mess. We've got ourselves the battery alloy. We moved into the basic machine hull. We did the LV to MV transformers, and then we did LV steam upgrade and LV diesel generator. Just lots of stuff we did there. We started working on the basic components. We wanted to start moving to the advanced components, and we hit that first roadblock where we were like, what in the world do we do now on these, the transistors? We were really struggling with this process. We need to get the silicone plates. Doesn't sound too hard. So let's click on that one. We need silicone ingot. Okay, cool. How do we do that? Maybe one of these. We need silicone dust. Okay. Is there another one that does it? Or the energized smelter? Actually, there's not like another one here that would kind of work. Yeah, basically the silicone dust. So how do we get the dust? This is where we were really stuck. And then we were going over here to this one. This is what we need. The don't do that. The EBF cupro nickel tier. So we're working on making the cupro nickel tier. For that, we need to get into magnetic cupro nickel wire. So we're working on that. How do we get that? Well, we need cupro nickel wire. How do we get that? We need, go all the way back here. Where is it at? Furnace. Oh, where is it? Hold on. We're doing it wrong here. Furnace, wire mill. There you go. We need copper nickel plate. For that, we need copper nickel ingot. And for that, finally, all the way back here to the alloy smelter, we need copper and nickel loaded into each other, and they become cupro nickel ingots. So we've got a bunch of that going. I've got all of that automated. We automated all the way up through that process, but it was a beast just to get there. But we're getting to the point now where we can hopefully make that next big furnace, where is it actually at? The electric blast furnace. It's basically this one here. So I think the big thing is these cupro nickel coils, and then we need heat-proof machine casing. That's pretty doable. We have the Invar. That's doable. The inputs, I think we can do those ones. The cupro nickel, we can definitely get to here pretty soon. We need the cupro nickel cables, which is just rubber sheet and cupro nickel, which is another reason we needed that synthetic oil so we can make the rubber. Hopefully that made sense, man. That was a lot. That was just kind of getting you guys caught up to where we're at. We worked our way through a bunch of this. I'm going to continue to work on it, and I want to continue to work my way through each one of these. I've never done modern industrialization, so it was kind of cool to learn a little bit of it, and I would love to get some of this electric stuff put in, and then maybe move to the next one, which is, what, digital age? Electric age, digital age, and then there's an in-game after that. This mod's insane, man. The amount of things in here is just crazy. So I don't know if that's part of it, but digital age is definitely still modern industrialization, right? Am I crazy? I think so. I don't understand. There's so much there. But we're working our way through a few other things. I actually worked my way into productive trees a little bit in between episodes too, and that one's actually not too horribly bad. We worked our way just into the first initial parts of it, and we can actually go through it real quick just to kind of show it. If you go down to questline, go down to the productive trees, it walks you through it pretty good, but I just couldn't figure out how to get it the first several days. Oh, my bad. Wrong one. Hold on. Next one. Trees. There we go. Nailed it. So to get like that very first one, you basically have to put was it an oak tree? Hold on. Where is it at? Productive trees. It should be that one, right? In order to get the different trees, you'll need pollinator, blah, blah, blah. Pollen sieve. So it's not that one. This one. Which one's the first one here? Okay, so for like this one here, in order to get a red delicious apple sapling, it says right here that we need cherry and oak, or cherry and dark oak. And then you can keep moving through each one of these. So if we wanted to do this one real quick, we just grab a cherry sapling and a oak sapling. So let's do that. So cherry sapling, boom. And then a oak sapling. We'll do the regular oak. So if we put down a couple of these, like so. So let's go like here, 1, 2, right there, bam. Go right here for this one. Boom. Hopefully that's enough space between them. Go ahead and twerk till these get big. There you go. Okay, feel free to finish that. All right, so now we have a couple trees chilling next to each other. Now we can just leave and hope that these bees eventually pollinate it, and they will eventually. As you get close to it, you'll see that some of these are pollinated. It'll just say pollinate to leave, and then you have a chance to get the sapling that you need from that. Or you can come over here to this one, and as long as you have these in here, you need at least one upgrade range and at least one upgrade pollen sieve. And then, of course, you need the simulator to put bees in there. And then you just put whatever bees in there, and then we go ahead and get our time in a bottle, which has been storing up time for quite some time now. I didn't mean to say that twice. And then we just hit this till it's fast, and we let it do its thing, and it'll basically start pulling things into here, which I have just going right here. And we'll actually get some of the pollen that we need from this. So like pollen cherry leaves, we can grab that, and we can actually force the pollinization if we want to. So we can come over here, take this pollen that we just grabbed, and bam, it's been pollinated. Or if you look over here, look, pollinated leaf right there too. So we're getting pollinated leaves just like that, either from the bees in there, or the bees in there, or the bees out here, or the bees in there. I don't know, the bees and the bees. I'm a bee. Yeah, so that's basically what we do. Now, if we want to go ahead and cut these down, we should get a red apple sapling. So let's cut those. Let's cut these. Okay. We'll let it all fall, and then we'll have a few of these left up here, and we need of course I don't have it on me. We need shears. Sorry, I could not think what the name was called. Shears? Is it A? There you go. Some shears. Boom. Now, if we cut these guys down, come on, get to the thing. Go like that. Go like that. Go like that. So hopefully one of those gave me the next one we need, which is red delicious apple sapling. So cool, we made it into the red delicious apple sapling. That takes you basically down here to this one, which is red delicious apple plus a flowering azalea. Or this one up here, which is red delicious apple plus cherry. We did that one, and that brought you over here to red delicious apple plus Granny Smith apple, which is the output from this one. This one will give you a golden delicious apple once you do the red and the Granny Smith together. And then you'll finally get the Beli Naliv. I cannot even pronounce any of these, but a different apple sapling. So we worked our way through some of those just to kind of understand how it worked. It was definitely good. Our little contraption here with the ethereal glass was a huge help to keep the bees in place and make it happen. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with things like lime trees or other trees that are like crazy tall because there's not enough room in there to grow. So you would need a taller one, or you would just need another area to do the really tall trees. And you can work your way through that. And you can also, honestly, if you really read your way through the quest line a little bit better, you can actually lay the trees out in a way that you could get through a bunch of the quest line pretty quickly. Just if you kind of go step by step, it's really, really not too bad. All right, so that's that. bees was good to go. We also worked our way through a little bit of bee stuff inside here. We got ourselves the antimony bees. Oh, my bad. Not trying to do that. The antimony bee, which helps us get into the electric age of modern industrialization, because we need this in order to get that first alloy ingot. So these guys were not too hard. Can we not click these guys? You're just not going to let me do it? Okay, that's fine. We'll go like this. Antimony. So this antimony bee is basically just a lead bee and a silver bee bred together. We had to work on getting the silver bee, which is a mason bee, and an iron bee, which we already had, so that was easy. That became the silver bee, and then the silver bee became the breeder with the lead bee, and then we got a bunch of antimony bees, and we did a whole bunch of them. So I've actually got several boxes full of the antimony guys, so we're good to go there. And then if I go back under antimony, these guys produce the antimony honeycomb, which goes down into the raw antimony, which we have over 100K now. So these bees are doing big work. So the bees are the way to go in this mod pack for sure. We got a long ways through it just using those. So I've got 3 full things of the bees. You got to make sure that you have these things in here. You got to have, obviously, the simulator to put stuff in there easily. You need the productivity alpha, helps a lot. And then you need this one, the Pokey Gene Sampler, so that you can start getting some other stuff over here and start actually doing more of the bee creation this way, because that'll help you get a bunch of the spawn eggs, which is what we're really working through. So there you go. That's that. We did a lot of work just this season in general on bees. It was a lot of fun. Got to keep moving through that one. Mystical Agriculture was awesome. We're good there. We did a little bit of mechanism, which I do want to move back into, and I want to work on the 2, 3, 4 times processing. But we have so many ores. Do we really need to do that? That's kind of my big question now. Like if we look at something like iron ingot, I've got nearly 1 million of most of the ingots. Do I really need to slow down and make a ore processing that's like that much faster? And the answer might be yes for certain types, but even like osmium. Osmium, I've got such ridiculous amounts. We've got the geoore going. Do we really need it? Look, I've got 23K of just the osmium ore, 625,000 of the ingot. That's because we used quite a bit. So yeah, and 1.3 million of the geo shards. So I don't know how much of that we really need to get into. So I'm not real sure on that. But today's quest, although we're already 12 minutes in, I'm sorry, today was a lot of talking. So I apologize. Kind of today was like the catch-up day to like kind of talk about all the things we've worked on. Let's now move into what we wanted to get done today. This was today's main quest before I got sidetracked. We were going to do a little bit of modern industrialization, but we're actually going to instead go back to the very top here and do Chapter 3, All the Modium. We worked into this one just a little bit. Obviously, we've got our All the Modium ingots, and we've got a decent amount of that. And then we made the All the Modium furnace, which is awesome. And now we made the All the Modium smithing template. And then we can start working into the tools, which I'm definitely going to do. But in order to do that, you basically have to, let's see, where is it? All the Modium chestplate. Like you have to basically pour all the Modium onto these things, if I remember correctly. Trying to actually see where it is here. There you go. Netherite goes to all the Modium. Yeah, so that's how it is. We just need all the Modium ingot and a Netherite chestplate. So that's kind of that. And then for that one, that isn't that like diamond? Yeah, diamond that we turn into Netherite. And then the diamond is obviously what we've been making the whole time. So that's kind of what we're working on. We can do that, work our way through those. But the main thing is this one right here, some soul lava. So I did work on getting the blue laser made. And we already had laser drill, fluid laser base, and stasis chamber done previously. To get soul lava, we need a whole lot of industrial foregoing machines. First, we need to gel a warden. How ironic. Use and power a stasis chamber to get the slow filled. Then get a warden in it. This one I'm not sure on. This one I'm very unsure on. But we want to basically get ourselves some soul lava going. And then the other thing is, it sounds like we can do this fluid processing. We can actually just get, hold on, where is it? Laser drill fluids. It looks like it just pulls soul lava automatically, but I don't know if we need to get the warden first. Skull Shrieker, Skull Cores. Then you'll need a fluid laser base directly above the warden. Place a blue lens in the fluid laser base. It is necessary. Lastly, we'll need laser drills facing the fluid laser base and are powered. Then we'll slowly get soul lava. So that's what we're working through. So I got to figure out how to get a warden here at the base. Sounds like a really good idea. So I think we can go look at our friend West Base. I think he did this process. I don't know if he actually... His warp is gone. That's not good. Okay, well there's no West warp now. That's a bummer. I probably... you know what? I think he rebuilt his base, so that's a thing. We gotta go in there. I don't know. All right, yeah, let me see what we got to do for this, because I definitely want to get the warden done and thrown into a thing, and we'll get a laser base above it so we can get soul lava, and then we can take the soul lava and start getting into some better stuff. But before we do that, I guess let's move back and do some of these smithing templates. So we need to get like a diamond, get us like a really good diamond chest piece and stuff like that. And I think we've been grinding most of... Oh, geez. We are full in here. My bad. Why is that going like that? The holdup is actually this. It's 4096. Why are you 4096? Why are you not pulling out over here? Oh, of course. That is why. There it is. Once again, these things are getting in the way and ruining everything. Okay, so that shouldn't be happening. Okay, so that's going to get back on track. It's just going to take a while. This is a enchantment extractor. Give me that back too. Yeah, that's part of why. Oh my god, did it catch him? Oh my god, did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Okay, so we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that gonna be tall enough? And basically the fluid laser base should be right here, I think. So fluid laser base. Oh, I don't know which way we have to place it. Hold on. Is that how it goes? Yeah, gray on top. Okay, I think we're okay. And then basically all around that is our next thing. So we'll go like this. Come on. There you go. Okay. It's a little nerve-wracking. I thought he was going to get out. All right. And I think 1 in front. Now we go 3. Oh, these have to be facing the correct way. That's right. Hold on. Okay, that actually worked. Okay. 2, 3. And that one. And then side here like this. 1, 2. That's not right at all. It'd be 3. I definitely messed this up. It still seemed to be working. Okay. Should be like that. Hold on. Let's redo. Okay. There we go. Break these. Okay. Try this again. Put that there. And then 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Same thing on this side. And then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we're good. Bam. Okay, like that. All right. I need some power and stuff right into it. Let's get some power up there. Let's go like this. All right, so we'll basically bring this out like this. There you go. There you go. Okay. To the bottom row. We'll get some power attached to it in just a second. We're just trying to run all the way around. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay. Everybody's at least got the attachment. And then we run this down here. Okay. Like that. Like that. That. And like that. Okay. Let's attach these guys. Get my wrench. Okay. And then we need to do an upgrade. Bam. Okay. Definitely have plenty of power now. And then the last thing that we need is the blue laser. Blue laser. There you go. Let me put this in here. Bam. Okay. So now, theoretically, this should start very slowly over time pulling. I think. I don't actually know. Laser lens direction bottom enabled. Does that matter? Oh no. Okay, we did the steps. What am I missing? At least the stasis chamber is working. That's good. Okay, let me just double check here. Bunch of ways to get a warden, especially through skull shriekers and skull cores. Then we'll need the fluid laser base directly above the warden. Place a blue lens in the fluid laser base as necessary. Lastly, we'll need drills facing the and are powered. Then it will slowly get soul lava. Okay. Can I like speed it up and maybe it'll do something? Maybe we'll get a little bit. We need to change the depth. I think we saw something about the depth has to be like a certain amount. It just says minus 64 to 80. I don't know if that matters or not. Oh, there you go. Soul lava. Okay, cool. I had to change the depth on it. It's the first time I've ever had to change the depth on it. But that's awesome. Now we at least get that. Okay, we are slowly collecting soul lava. Now the question is, does soul lava go into the regular fluid tanks? I hope so. Fluid tank. Let me go empty this guy out. We have a second ward. We could maybe set up 2 of these, maybe? I can try. Let's go... Where are we at here? Get one of these. Place this here. Come on. There you go. We'll get rid of this super quick. Alright. Empty that out. Okay, and then we'll go above this guy and do the same thing again. But yeah, I don't know. Should we make another one? Another stasis chamber and try to have 2 wardens going? Just to see if we can up the amount that we're getting. Maybe. Alright, let's get a fluid cable. Okay, and then we'll go like this. And then into a tank. Okay, and then pull. There you go. Soul lava. It's not a lot, but it's a little. We finally have a little bit of soul lava. Okay, I think if I make another one, I think we could cheat and get 2 of them in here. Although we might honestly just be able to get... We might be able to stack them on each other anyway. All right, let's get a stasis chamber again. Piston, bam. Stasis chamber. Got it. There's another stasis chamber. We could do 2 of these side by side. I don't know if we can. Okay, we would need power to this one too. Let's go like that. Yep. Go like that. Here, we'll actually dig under ourselves. Here you go. There we go. Right there. Okay, give me those. So, okay, so that should have double the stasis chamber now. Okay, put this back in. Perfect. Okay, cool. Now, could we potentially throw another warden in here? Try. Is he also stuck? Oh, he looks mad. Oh, he looks like he is also stuck. Okay, we can do this for sure. All right, fluid laser base. So I need another fluid laser base. We need a diamond pickaxe. Got it. And bam, there it is. Fluid laser base. Okay. And then we need another blue laser. Blue laser. Oh, it's right here. Right there. Bam. Got it. Boom, and same thing. Change this to 50. Okay. So it doesn't look like this one is actually getting any of the love from those things. So it looks like they can only power one at a time. But we could definitely get some more of these lasers. Make like another 15 of those get started. There you go. We'll craft some more up and see if we can get this combined a little bit. We can maybe pull him out again. Can I capture him now that we've done this? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, break this. Break that. Break that. Okay, we'll give him just a little bit of space. There you go. All right, let's go like this. Come on. There we go. And then stasis chamber. Like that. That way they're not like on each other at least. Okay. That weird effect when you get too close. Okay, give me this. Give me that. Give me this. Come on. Okay. That one has power again, so let's do the throw one more time here. Oh, did I throw the wrong one? I threw the wrong one. My bad. I was very confused for a second there. Oh, no. Okay. Is he on the stasis chamber? Okay, there you go. It went away. He just got his, like, power off when he first got there. Okay. Alright. Well, let me grab the thing on the ground. Alright, let's get another one of these up. Fluid laser base. I'm going to do this just to put the space in. And then that one. There you go. And then hopefully I can surround this with the lasers. Okay, let's go like that. Which one will this start going to? There you go. Now we're going to the one that we want. Okay. Go like that. We'll do 2 rows here as well. Like that. Oh, my bad. That. There you go. This was definitely a process. This was actually fun. This is kind of something different than just working my way through like one quest line forever. This is a lot more fun. There you go. Okay. We'll have to get these ones powered up as well. Okay. And if I do one this tall, will it still do it? I don't know that that one's actually doing anything. Maybe if I put it under. Maybe go like this. How about if we did it under here? It might. There's it doing it. Oh yeah, there it goes. There it goes. So we can actually do just a couple more to make sure it goes. All right. So there's that. And then we throw in the blue laser. And then we need some more power cables. There you go. Okay. All the way around this way. We'll do both rows in just a second. Okay. That one. All of that one. And that one. Okay, we got power. We got blue laser. Just need to change this to... I think we did like 60 on the other one. Soul lava. Boom. All right. We are collecting soul lava. Okay. We'll just throw a basic fluid tank on top of this one just to have it there. Oh, my bad. So at least double up our production just a little bit. Oh, my bad. Okay. Fluid cable first. Come on. All right. Cool. In fact, let's go ahead and upgrade this one. Just so we have a higher one on there. We'll go like that. There you go. And then we'll go like that. There you go. Elite fluid tank. That's at least a little better. There you go. And then I think it wouldn't be such a bad idea to put a fluid drawer in between there. Not bad. There you go, man. We captured the wardens. That is awesome. And then we'll have to load this all the way to our AE system. I'll probably just build a wireless thing out here. I don't know. And then, oh, I actually had another fluid tank. Gosh dang it. Okay, now fluid drawer. We can just get one made up real quick. Here we go. All right, and we go like this. Go like this. Go like that and like that. There you go. Okay. There's not a lot to start with, but it's at least a decent start. And now we just let this kind of chill over time. Let's make sure that we upgrade this one. I only got one upgrade on me. We need to work on upgrades. I did a bunch of the pipe upgrades, and I haven't made any of this in a while. Okay, there you go, man. Awesome. We have captured the wardens. There you go. Very important business. Okay, cool. So there's that. We now have a little bit of soul lava. Do we need to actually collect the soul lava to get this next mission done? Yep, probably need a bucket. Okay. Of course, we don't have a bucket. Bucket. And bam. Can I not pull from there? 2.3 buckets. Did it not work? It might be that I can't carry the right kind of bucket. Let me just double check. Once we finally have 1000 MB of soul lava, we can put it into bucket form. No, bucket. From here, we get a lot of choices. We can follow quest for recipes, use it as a heat source for crucibles, or thermal generators, or toss it into a magmator. The choice is yours, but I highly recommend getting a soul lava bee. That's going to be the next step, honestly. So yeah, let's speed these up for just a few minutes. We go like this, like this, like that. There you go. There you go. All right. Both of those cruising. Should step up the production just a little bit. It won't be super OP, but at least we have it. Awesome. Okay. Cool. It's going to take a while, but once that finishes up, we'll have a decent amount. Yeah, I kind of forgot that you actually can't get stuff out of those ones, so let me put it back into that. I just kind of ran it back into here real quick. Bam. There's our first thing of soul lava. That gets us through there, and I think we just literally had to pour soul lava on a certain type of bee in order to get the bees. So soul lava bee. By squishing and combining enough ghostly bees, we can make a ghostly bee spawn. By pouring buckets worth of soul lava onto onto it with the foundry, we will get a soul lava bee. This bee will use soul lava as its flowering block. So don't worry, they're fire resistant. Other bees might not be though. Maybe keep these guys in their own sections. Okay. All right, so I need to get the soul lava bee. So we need soul lava bee. Here we go. We need the ghostly bee. I need to get a ghostly bee. How do we actually find the bee? Let's do this. Ghostly bee. And we'll go through the steps and see what we need to get the ghostly bee. Soul sand. Okay. Attracts ghostly bees in the nether. Nest must be placed in the nether. Okay, so we need to go get ghostly bees in the nether. Soul sand nest. Alright. Need to make this. Let's do that. Go like this. Wooden sword. Or those. Oh wow, we never made a wooden sword. Okay. And then this one. 4 of those. Alright, very cool. Alright, I'm going to go to the nether. I think we have a way to get there. I was wondering how this was going to work since we've had one here before. We had a setup here. But I had a better setup than this, actually. Oh, we actually had a soul sand nest. I might actually have some ghostly bees that I don't even realize. It's just these ones here. We just do this like crazy, and I think we can speed it up as well. So we can speed it up and feed it the ghastly tears, and then just like that. Oh, my bad. We don't have a catcher down. I'm sorry. I meant to put a catcher here. My fault, my fault. Okay, like that. And then like this. Okay, all the bee cages. There you go. That was supposed to happen. And then like that, like that. There you go, like that. And then we should basically continue to do this. Okay. Let's get it sped up. We're going to try to do this a couple times. See if this works. Keep hitting it. There we go. See how many times we can get this done in a few seconds. Okay, so simulator. And then Pokey Gene Sampler. Speed upgrades. And now we put in a bunch of these guys. There you go. There's 5 of them. And we can get it just kind of sped up quickly here. Oh, wait. What do you guys eat? I don't even know. That. Give me that and take that. Okay, now, let's try this again. So now if I speed it up just a little, let's not go very far. There we go. Need to make sure we upgrade the speed on the back of this. Okay, and then the genes should go all the way through. And then now we just keep an eye out for the ghostly bees. We're at 2%. And we'll probably have to do this multiple times. So let me get a couple more boxes of these ghostly bees going. So we'll go like this. Give me that. We're going to use a little bit of this. And then it's probably just going to be the waiting game now to let this do its thing. There we go. There you go. All right. Oh, these ones don't have the upgrades. Hold on. This is bad. Hold on. Like this. And like this. While we're back here, let's just do these. That one's already got it. That one's got it. And that one's got it. Okay. Okay, so theoretically we should be getting some better ghostly stuff. We're at 17%, so if we only went up 15% with 3 of them, or they're 21. There you go, it's going. It's going slowly. So we got to get to 100 in order to get... Let me just make sure there's not another one in here. I bet you can't actually check it any other way. Supremium, Netherite, Lapis, Diamond, Antimony, Slimy. You can't search this like you can normal ones. Okay, well, let's just keep it on that. We're at 24. How much time do we have on our time on the bottle? We only got 11. We've used so much of it. I need to get some time shards going. Okay, let's go like that. One last time with this. There you go. So how much does that go down? That was 3 hours worth. Oof. Okay. So yeah, I'm just going to have to wait and let this do its thing on its own for a little bit. So we'll hit 30 at least there. But all right, we'll let it ride. Hopefully in the next day or two, we'll have that. Let's move back and do anything else that we can do within this part. Let's see. Oh, basic tools. We got something. Can't believe we never made a wooden thing, but that's cool. And then on the product B side, yeah, we just got to wait to get enough of these spawns to get this thing. So yeah, we're just waiting game. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. 39%. We got a ways to go. Okay. For some reason, we're missing stuff there. We got Ash there. So these guys are doing pretty good. It's been like another day or two in real life, and we've been just letting these kind of chill. We've got 46.7, so it's not crazy. It's not a lot, but it's definitely not bad. It doesn't go as fast as some of the other fluid collection stuff, but it's not bad. And then we finally have the ghostly thing over here. Where is it? Not that one. That's the second one. 9%. Here we go. 100%. So we need to make the ghostly spawn egg now. So let's go ghostly spawn egg. We basically need a ghostly treat and an egg inside of the incubator. Okay. Let's get a treat. Then we go like this, and we should just go ghostly treat. Bam. And then we need an egg. Egg. There you go. Should have an egg. And incubator. We already have that. We throw this. Okay, there it goes. And we could speed it up, right? I don't know how much faster we really want to do it. I don't want to use too much time up. we use so much time up just in getting the ghostly one started. So hopefully that'll craft. There you go. And then make sure this is the right one. Okay, so that gives me the ghostly spawn egg. All right, and then this guy. Oh, wow, we can actually make a couple things with it. The ghostly and the gold can make a solarium. That's awesome. We're looking at this right here. We need soul lava to get poured onto a ghostly bee egg. Okay. I don't know how... I'm a little worried because if I do the ghostly spawn egg, how do I put it in there? Let's go play with this. Oh, you know what I need to get? Let's go back and get a couple of these. Are these both empty? That has oil in it. Let's do this one. I just can't accidentally spawn that guy. Okay, I need to go like this. Like that. And then like that. There you go. This is just because I can't grab it otherwise. Bam. Okay, so now we can grab a little bit of soul lava. I assume we only need literally like a bucket or two. We'll grab all 3 buckets. And then this part is what I'm not sure on. How do I put... Oh, let's get these. I need to get whatever's in here out. Oh, we got human meat. One of our friends fell in there. It was a thing. Okay. Give me those back. All right, let's go like this. Let's go like that. I don't know if we need the basin or if we need... I hope it's like that, right? Oh, I picked it up. My bad. That's fine. That's actually not bad. So we need to go like this. How do I get this out? I'm gonna assume I need... Can I get it in buckets? I don't know. Buckets. Let's see if we can. Can I? Nope. 1 hunk or 8 nuggets. I think we need... Do we need that other one? The basin? Grab that. What's it called? Casting table? Not sure how to empty this out now. So let me see. Hold on. Please don't mess this up. Nope, that's not it. Okay, give it back. Give it back. There you go. Okay, I was so worried about that. So that's basically what we do, and then we have to pour the lava, soul lava, onto that. How do I make sure... There we go. We got 2 buckets of soul lava. That took forever to figure out. So soul lava is in there at least. Good, good, good. Okay. Now, can I pour that out right there? No. I need to actually figure out how to put the soul lava in there. So I know it's like this, right? Go like this. And we do item casting. I need soul lava in there. How do I do that? Can I put that in there? No? This is where we're 1000% not sure. How do I actually get that? Laser drill? Centrifuge? Canning machine? I just really don't know. Sure this isn't it, but can I just pour this on there? Dang, that would have been really easy. Okay, can I put it in there? Maybe it's like that. Oh, I'm so confused. What do we do? What do we do? I just want to pour it in there. Can I... What if I poured this in there from up here? We go like this. What happens? Does my whole setup explode here in a second? Oh, my bad. I didn't actually not mean to do that. Go like this. Boundary invalid. Okay. It doesn't like what I'm doing in there. I think it was just that, right? Let me see if it goes away. Good, good, good. Okay. Once that gone, is it good again? Oh. No, still no. How do I get soul lava over there? Okay. From what I just read, I can do it this way. Let's find out if this is true. We go like this. Go like that. Get rid of that one. Put this back in here. And it flows into there. And hopefully... There you go. We have it. We have it. Okay. And then the egg goes on the casting table. Like so. Bam. There it is. Oh my god, that was so much work. We got to do this several more times. Obviously, we don't have the stuff for it right now. Do I need more? Or is it just taking time? 1x soul lava spawner. There you go. Okay, it just took time. My bad. Impatience got me there. Okay, cool. Very, very nice. So I need to do that a couple more times. But now that we have soul lava in here, I can actually start... We can start doing a lot of things now. That's so awesome. I need to do basically one more of those. Or I need 4 more of those, honestly. But we're going to have to wait for the bees to get made up because that's going to be a long process. We've only got that second one that's at 9%. So here the next several days we'll have more. But oh, maybe we get more from the ghostly guy or from the soul lava guy. So let's go. Where do we have an opening here? Oh, this guy I can't do anything with till we get stars. So we can actually do that if we wanted to. Let's go like this. Make sure I have a bee cage. Okay. Bunch of... Oh, why am I doing that? Because we can't use that. Hold on. Bee cage. All right. Catch this guy. So we'll go... In fact, actually, I have a spot just for this to catch them easier because we were doing this with a bunch of spawn eggs before. And I wanted to catch them really, really easily. So we made a spot right here in the corner. Right here. So I can go like this. Bam. And then we can go like this. Bam. We have a caught bee. And then we come back out here. And we put him in where that starry bee was. Which we really don't need in there anymore, but that's fine. Alright, our first soul lava bee. Very nice. Okay, and then what does the soul lava bee actually want? Soul lava bee. This guy wants soul lava. How do I put soul lava below you? Do I literally put a bucket of soul lava? That can't be. Can I put a bucket of soul lava in there without causing too much drama here? Okay, soul lava. Let me see if... Which one is it? This one here? Can I put that in there? Will that count? I need to do this in like his own beehive. We can really figure this out. So let me catch this guy. Okay, that'll actually get pulled out. And then let's do this one. What do we have here? Intro and spatial bees. We'll put the intro bees back. Okay. Give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that, give me that. Okay. I'm gonna do just the soul lava bee in there. I can see if it actually does anything. We need the Poke Gene, we need the simulator, and maybe a couple speed upgrades if we have them. Okay, at productive speed. There you go. Nope, not that one. Sorry, productivity maybe. Productivity. Oh my god. Productivity. Alright. Get one of these made up. Like that. Like that. Okay, I really don't want to use more of this, but we're going to go like this and see if we get anything. Oh no. Ghostly comb, antimony combs. Ghostly, ghostly. So no. How do I do this then? Maybe we do this. Hold on. We go like that. Maybe we need to put stuff around this. This could be such a problem. I feel like if I put soul lava in here, it's going to melt everything down. So maybe we need to get a new spot for this. Let's do this. Give me all the upgrades. get you. Okay, simulator again. Okay, give me that back. Let's go like this. Okay, one more again. Let me make its own separate one over here. Okay, we'll do one like right here. Okay. Trying to figure out best spot. Here we go. We'll do one here so I can dig out a little spot for it. Okay, like that. I don't know if soul lava like melts certain things, so I'm a little worried. All right, we'll try going like this. Hopefully this works. That. Okay, one more time here. All right, this is just for testing purposes. Let's go like this. Okay, is it going anywhere? Is my base catching on fire? Will I die if I step in that? Probably. Okay, so we need another beehive and birch expansion. So birch bee. That. Beehive and expansion. Okay, and we go, so beehive on the bottom. All right, beehive there. Expansion there. And then we need simulator and a speed. And now let's put this guy back in there. Soul lava. And that. Okay. We don't have much time left. We're going to keep doing it. Okay. We're getting the soul lava combs. Perfect. That's what we need. And then if we get a bunch of the gene things, we'll be good to go. But there you go. So soul lava coming up. And then I don't know what happens when we pump that through, though. Grab those. No, getting the gene sample, just a regular gene sample, not very much. Okay. Just want to make sure we don't leave too much in there. Okay, so now, if this goes in here, where's an empty one? We got a lot of ghostly now. Okay, let's go like this. Oh, here, let's do this. Oh, wow. We have a big time backup. Wonder why it's so far behind now. Okay. Go like this. All right, then let's go like this. Pull all those down and put that there and that there. There you go. All right, so we'll get that one out first. I'm curious to what it's going to make, so how that works. So soul lava comb. That should make, pour those together, makes a soul lava comb block. Which if you put in a heated centrifuge can make soul lava. Okay. Oh shoot, are we going to start getting soul lava out? Hold on. We have another builder's tea. Alright, I got to get some upgrades on these. Okay, yep, builder's tea is causing a backup. We got soul lava coming up in there, so I need another thing for soul lava. Oh, we need so many things. Okay, let's see. Got a couple of these netherite upgrades. It's kind of overkill for these, but we'll do it. We go like this. There you go. That one can take ridiculous amounts now. That builder tea should leave here. I think it's going down. Just slow. Okay. There you go. We'll get this empty from builder's tea. And then I'll get the soul lava into this one, I hope. Okay. That's a lot of a lot of buckets. Alright, we'll throw one netherite thing on there. It's kind of overkill, but it's cool. Okay, come on. Go faster. Did I make the wrong upgrade? No, we got it. Okay. As soon as that's done, we'll start collecting more soul lava. So this will help out a little bit soul lava wise. There it is right there. All right. Where's the soul lava going right now? not sure. Okay, there you go. Soul lava's in there. Okay, wrench down. Take that off. Okay, all right. We have a ridiculous amount of whatchamacallits on there. We don't need that much. There you go. That's still 6.1k. All right, very cool, man. And then this guy, I can probably take that off, honestly, but I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Okay, all right. That was a lot just to get one guy. So we're at least making more there. We just need more of that guy. So I need the ghostly guys to keep doing their thing. We got another one at 13. But that's not bad. It's like 10% just the time we've been on today. Okay, cool. So there you go. That's the soul lava thing. And then we need to work our way through the next couple beats. Okay, funny enough, we have these 3 checked off. We got the rewards for it. But I've never made them, and I looked through like my system. I haven't gotten them as rewards. There's no other bee spawn. No. Eggs. There's another like random. There's no other random eggs hiding. And in my backpack, I have 3 of the amethysts that we got from some type of reward. But other than that, I really don't know. Antimony, tin. Yeah, nothing. Nothing that I'm seeing, man. I'm really not sure what the deal there is. Super weird. Okay, cool. We don't have the bees, but at least we have the reward for it. And I looked in there of all the bees we have. Nothing. Yeah, no clue whatsoever. All right, so we're just waiting for Ghostly. We'll let the lava guy keep doing their thing. We got a little bit up here, a little bit over there. Let's move to the next thing, man. Since we're kind of waiting on that one, we could move to the next one. Nice. That actually gave me a couple drops that finished up these 2 things. That's awesome. Always a good thing. This one here. That one there. There you go. Yeah, we got dragon egg for that. Interesting. Okay, so now I want to see if we can melt some aldermodium now that we have soul lava down there in the thing. And then we can start getting into some cool stuff with that. If we go like this. Can you do those blocks or no? Maybe not. Maybe they can't be compressed, maybe? Go like that. Go like this. Okay, how about now? Oh, they're doing the thing. All right, there you go. We're going to have some aldermodium melted in there. That's awesome. There you go. Do the thing. Nice. It's not a lot, but it's a little. 4 blocks worth. That's 4 blocks after all that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm going to work on this. We'll see what we can kind of do next. And then I want to go all the way back up to that one. We need to do the carrot and the apple. I think we can do those. Looks like we can do those just in the crafting thing. So we do that first. So that one. Aldermodium carrot. Aldermodium apple. Okay, good to good. There you go. Why use all the aldermodium on necessary stuff like tools and armor when you can make snacks? It'll give you 20 food points. That's equal to 5 steaks. It's also 160 saturation points. Slightly over 21 golden carrots. There you go. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, good to go. We can work our way through the furnaces, but I think let's try to work on these. And then we got to figure out how to get the vibranium. So I know we want to do eventually the vibranium B, right? Vibranium B. We just need the vibranium spawn egg. We need the aldermodium. Okay, we need the aldermodium spawn egg. And for that one, we need the ancient bee spawn egg. And for that one, we need netherite. So I think we can actually do that. I think I can go through all those steps and actually get those next 2 bees as well. It's going to be the same process, so we have to wait forever, but we can do it.